No, what up? What's the deal? I'm peace, God. I said I'm peace. How you doing? I don't know, you waiting for your son. I know you're happy about that. That's the shit. That's what's up, man. Really good.
Boy, if you was, if everything was cool.
Everything is great.
Okay. I mean, I know you. I know your plan. The worthy and everything, but I just like to, if I hear people talking, so you don't care, but I'm gonna just let you know. That's all.
Nah, that's cool. No problem. I mean, people gonna talk until they die. They ain't gonna stop. They gonna talk until they die. And for me, you know me. This the dude this guy right here on the phone that I'm talking to. Hey Mo, tell him how we met.
Oh, it was crazy. We met you in the Sean John store. And I had a background in entertainment, and when I got into real estate, I put it, it's funny how like this, the whole spirit thing works. I said, because I just moved to New York from DC, and I said, I put it in my mind that I wanted to sell real estate to celebrities and athletes. And believe it or not, you were my first client. So I said to myself, every time I see somebody, I'm going to approach them. So I saw your car, seeing them outside, and so I said, let me go in there. And then I noticed your move, you was chilling, saying what's up to everybody. So I took it upon myself to, say what's up, because I know you knew my cousin, Steve McDowell. And I played ball against your brother Zach in like citywide years ago. And I know he was in DC. And, we met, gave you my card, and you said you was looking for something in Trump place. And then, 2-3 weeks later, I found you the crib that you wanted. And then we just been tight ever since.
How much was the credit?
Oh, the crib was, 1.5.
And who got the commission?
Oh, I got the commission. And then, not only that, you gave me an opportunity to represent you at Howard University's homecoming, which led to me managing Trick on the Marbury tour. So all this happened as soon as I got into real estate. So that was a blessing.
So the blessing, it don't just come from God where you see it from what he's doing, because that's why people look at it like, oh, I'm praying to God and he's not answering me. He answering you because he's moving pieces in your life to get you up front. He moving pieces around, because if I do something, the blessing comes from him. That's where the blessing comes from. The blessing don't come from me, because I needed an apartment for my daughter, and you came up to me and Sean John. I ain't know who you was. All I know is that you was saying, yo, I'm about to start doing real estate. And I said, all right, cool. That's what you do. If I need something, I'll holler at you. And you thought I was BSing.
Real, from day one.
You thought I was BSing though.
Nah, I didn't really, it was something about your energy. I didn't think it was BSing. It was just something about when we first met, you was just straight up. At first, I thought, because like I told you, I've worked in the business, so I know a lot of fake people in the business, but you gave me all your numbers. You ain't say, oh, holla at my man over there.
No.
You didn't give me the okey doke. You said, yo, myself.
Exactly. We don't do the okey doke over here. We keep it 100 all day long, no matter what they say, no matter what people think. Let them think what they want to think. It's okay for them to think. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother said. She said, Stephon, they talked about Jesus. So if they talk about Jesus, what you think they're going to say about you?
Exactly.
So, you know, when you see them and you hear them talk, just say that. Be like, well, he told me to tell y'all spoke about Jesus. So why wouldn't y'all talk about him from what he's doing? So, you know, people think what they want to think. And I don't mind anybody thinking that I'm crazy. Because guess what? They don't know what I do.
Right.
Don't nobody know what I do. Don't nobody know how I move. Nothing. All they know is, yo, he got this TV show and it's jumping. It's jumping. You know what I'm saying? But they missing it. They missing it. They missing it. They don't get it. They don't understand what's going on in this life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they consumed with basketball. Basketball has been that's been their feeling of what success is, of what we are supposed to look at as far as growing up in a society where basketball plays a prevalent part in everything that we do to try to succeed and try to become wealthy, as I would say, because I don't look at it as being rich. So it's tough to try to explain to somebody who's from the hood, yo, I'm trying to get $1 trillion. It doesn't sound real. Because they can't go that far in their mind. They can't think that far out the box. Because they're like, you talking about getting $1 trillion, I'm trying to get $100,000. It's just two different motives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because I feel the way how I feel, and I say that I love Jesus Christ, and you can do all things through Jesus Christ that strengthens you. When you drop those lines on people, they can't understand, because they say, oh, it's the law of attraction, it's the law of the universe. And I get it and I understand what you put into the universe is what you get, but if you ain't got love and you got hate in you, it ain't gonna matter. Because hate can never dominate love. It's impossible. Because hate is bad and love is good.
Right.
So how you gonna be something that's good? You can't. If you got something that tastes bad, it just tastes bad. And if you got something that tastes good, it just tastes good. Period. But it's love, kid. I'm happy you called. I'll be back at the crib Thursday, so I'm gonna try to see you everybody who I can. Yeah, I'll be back in New York. Alright, bet. One love. Alright. This is what we do. This ain't nothing new. People been talking about me since I was a little kid. And they ain't never gonna stop. They talk about me because they don't understand me. Because they don't understand me, it drives them absolutely insane.